In 2006, I published an article entitled Male Brains, Female Brains, and Fictional Narrative. Now, that was close to 19 years ago, and during that time period, not really very much has changed. The debate still continues. It has not reached a clear conclusion, and part of the reason, perhaps, is because certain core issues are not being addressed. Now, the argument observed that many people within the publishing industry are concerned that males are not buying as many books, particularly fictional books, novels and so forth, as female book buyers are. This trend, which exists in the United States, is even more pronounced in Canada. It's extremely pronounced in Canada, actually. Now, what I argued in the piece was that we have to think about fictional narratives in a slightly different way. In a sense, what is happening is we're predefining what fiction is and then observing that a particular cohort, in this case male book buyers, are not behaving the same way or as enthusiastically or as energetically in terms of consumers as female book buyers. That phenomenon is true for those two cohorts. However, that is also because we're defining fiction in a rather narrow way. We're defining literature in a rather narrow way. There is a debate that's going to be coming up fairly soon. Russell Smith is going to be taking part in it, and it will be interesting to see if any debate within Canada follows. What tends to happen with these debates is they tend to be much more lively and much more energetic south of the border. That's one observation that I'd like to make. We could have more of this debate up here in Canada. And second of all, there is a bit of a pile-on mentality right now. There was a post recently on social media by a Canadian arts journalist, female, and that post was about the establishment of a male-only publishing house, and the responses were, as I said, a big pile-on. There were a lot of female readers who were upset that such a thing could exist. However, the establishment of this male-only publishing house was specifically because of this phenomenon of males not buying books. And the idea is that novels need to be sort of directed more at male readers. In any case, what Smith has to say about this whole issue will be interesting to find out.